Bismillah ar-Rahman Rahim. Ladies and gentlemen, I am indeed excited to know that I was invited for this conference, and the title of today's presentation for this conference, which is 36th International Islamic Unity Conference in Iran, is Islamic Unity, Peace and Avoidance of Division and Conflict in the Islamic World, Implications, Measures and Solutions. Islamic world is passing through the crossroads of history. Strange things are happening in the Muslim world. Strange things are happening. The reason is that we are divided, Muslim world, and we are not even agreeing on our joint common issues. Once upon a time, we were together. We were together because we had thought that the issues of every nation in Islamic world is our own nation. So I remember that Palestinian issue when it rose, and I was in my childhood in 1980s. Entire Pakistan and every part and parcel of the Muslim world was supporting them. So was the case with Kashmir. So was the case with Cyprus. All these issues were our own issues. But today, so many other issues are popping up. For example, Afghanistan is an issue. For example, Syria is an issue. There is a rift in Iraq. There are numerous other issues that are there besides Kashmir, Palestine. But the question is that we are not taking a common stand. Our common stand is not coming over, and the reason is that we ourselves are divided. Now, what are those reasons of division that we are witnessing at the moment amongst us? The biggest reason amongst us is that we are divided on sectarian lines. We consider each other below standards. That is something we are unable to find solution of. We are not looking at the broader picture that all Muslims are equal. Within Muslims, of course, we are divided into different sections, different parts. And of course, if we are human beings, we will remain like that, divided. We are different in our pigment. Some of them are white, some of them are black, some of them are gray. We are divided into different ways of praying. Some people offer their prayers while fasting their hands, and some of them don't. We have different agreements regarding Pakistan, regarding the Islamic history. But does this mean that we are not the followers of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him? Does it reflect that we are not we do not accept the unity of Allah? Or these both are the primary measures through which we see each other as Muslims. So the last prophethood of Muhammad, peace be upon him, is important. Allah's acceptance that He is our custodian, He is the owner of the universe, and our Allah, He is worthy of being prayed, is ultimately what is there that comes under the definition of Islam and Muslimhood. Within Islam, within ourselves, we will remain divided like that. But remember that further than that, conflicts always are there, but these conflicts must be resolved forthwith amongst ourselves. Ladies and gentlemen, there is another very important factor in the Muslim world, and that is rich and the poor countries. Rich countries are not looking towards the poor countries, and they are not supporting them. And once again, as I stated, that we even are so at the lowest level of Iman that we consider some of our Muslim brothers black, and we think that this is something that is heinous. So is the case vice versa. I had visited one country where I came to know that some people were stating that such and such person's color is such a face color, and that's why it smells. That was really so heinous, and it was so horrific. We must accept that we are Muslim brothers and sisters in Islam. We must accept each other, we embrace each other, so that we may say that we are one united power. These divisions are killing us, and this is also producing frictions amongst us. These frictions are not going to serve us at all. Yes, these frictions are going to serve our enemy. The more we are divided, the more our enemy will remain strong. Our land has been occupied by the enemy. Our faith has been occupied by our enemy. Our faith has been occupied in such a manner that when we go and Google the translation of Qur'an, there are numerous misguiding and misleading interpretations of Qur'an that are given to us. So, ladies and gentlemen, rather than abusing the social media, rather than abusing the Google and all this media, let's use it in a positive manner. And we can use it in a positive manner by producing more and more faithfulness, more and more brotherhood amongst ourselves. There is no difference between Arab and Ajam. There is no difference between black and white, as long as we are the followers of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, as long as we are the worshippers of Allah. So in terms of the process, we need to sit together, and fish rots from the head. So who is going to sit together? This all must start from the top. All Muslim countries' heads, they have to sit together. If they embrace each other, if there is no such hypocrisy in their hearts and minds, this will trickle down into the people's hearts and minds, and we will get close to each other. For that matter, one very important thing that I must say at the end, and I have noted it with myself, is that people-to-people contact is very important and part and parcel of unity. You know, all these 57 Muslim countries, they have such a strong barriers against each other that people-to-people contact is not that easy. We have to provide our nationals visa on arrival. I'm not saying that work permit may be allowed. No, work permit is something different. Visit visa, so that we may frequently visit each other's countries, we may see and get acquainted with each other's cultures, and therefore we get more close to each other. So people-to-people contact is the basic requirement for getting over with conflicts, for implementing solutions, and for making an understanding to avoid divisions within the Muslim world. Ladies and gentlemen, we direly need unity. Unity comes only when we remove barriers. Barriers will be removed when more and more people from 57 Muslim countries will travel, they will visit each other. We have numerous examples of that shape in European Union, especially when many people are visiting each other's countries without any visa, without any passport, and therefore they cannot even imagine living out of the umbrella of European Union. We need to have such kind of mechanism as per which we support each other. For your attention, ladies and gentlemen, I'm thankful, and I thank you once again, and I sign out.